You know all those warnings we give in courses about checking your security group rules? Turns out you really need to pay attention to those rules. This week in Azure News, we've got a massive data breach that may end up being a good thing, a new Azure region is announced, and a whole bunch of changes to Azure certifications. So many. I'm Ned Jamison, filling in for Lars as he travels 145 milliseconds across the globe to Azure UK South region for a few days. He wants you to know that he misses you dearly and he'll be back soon. But on to us. We've got lots to cover. So let's skip the pipeline and deploy straight to production. Microsoft announced this week that a data breach to one of its Elasticsearch databases was discovered by Comparitech in December. The breach may have resulted in the release of 250 million customer support records, but fortunately, no malicious use was identified. Phew! The cause is believed to be misconfigured security rules in the database's network security group, which opened it up for a search engine to crawl. Hopefully it wasn't Bing. The good news is that as a result, Microsoft are auditing their network security rules, expanding the scope of tools that detect rule misconfigurations, and improving their automation and alerting mechanisms. Microsoft has announced plans for its first Azure region in Israel, available in 2021. It will be called Israel Central and will be super useful in helping companies meet data residency requirements there. This will bring the total number of Azure regions to 56 across 21 countries. And it's time to say goodbye to an old friend, Azure Container Service. It went into preview in late 2015 and has now been replaced by the more capable Azure Kubernetes Service, or AKS. You'll be missed, ACS. And some sort of sound effects, perhaps? We've got some new Azure exams, or old exams with new names, or is it new exams with the old certification names? We don't know much detail yet, but expect to see updated exams for Azure Administrator, Developer, Architect, and AI Engineer. AZ-103 will become AZ-104 in late March, AZ-203 will become AZ-204 in late February, AZ-300 will become AZ-303, along with AZ-301, which will become AZ-304. And finally, AI-100 becomes AI-102. Got all that? Don't worry if you're currently studying the courses under the existing exam though. You'll have 90 days after the release of the new exam to sit the older one. So mark it in your calendar, or you can sit the newer version of an exam for an 80% discount whilst they're in beta. Or you could try your luck and sit all 5 for the price of one older version. But what about courses? Don't worry. We'll be keeping a very close eye on the changes, and like your favourite hot water bottle, we'll be there to keep you warm and assured. Just before we go, Ignite the Tour is currently on tour and may be visiting a city near you very soon. Lars will be at Ignite Sydney and he's super friendly, so if you see him around, please say hello and ask him to sing you a song. He might try and give you his autograph, so you've been warned. And remember, as Microsoft MVP Lars Klint likes to say, geek and you shall cloud. Or something like that. So keep being awesome, Cloud Gurus.